Hello there.
Hey, who's got my hat?
Look, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Aha, aha, give me that.
Liar! Liar! Liar!
Get back, witch!
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife. But after what you just said, I'm not even sure I want to be that anymore.
You never had it so good.
All right, let's see how that goes. Good morning, friends. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day. Although, question how happy that is for a lot of people. But anyway, either way, we're here. Hi, everybody. First, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Imposter syndrome has been screaming at my brain for the last, 45 minutes, hour, just saying not nice things to myself. So I'm trying to get my brain to stop. We're just going to roll with it. So first, thank you for letting me know about the audio issues as well. I have been tweaking stuff a little bit. And so hopefully, yeah, don't treat my hubs like that, brain, or we're going to have words. So hopefully it kind of sorts itself out. If not, then I'll definitely look at it after the stream. Is it so? I see Wim saying nice things about my voice in the chat, so thank you for that. Is the music still being goofy, or is that we fighting? I'm curious if it was just the first song or if it's just Spotify in general. If it's Spotify, I can try. Okay. It may have been one of the audio settings that I did that I was able to just turn back off. And then, yeah, just as far as balance and things like that, please just continue to let me know. Okay, sounds good. Haven't noticed it once Spotify came up. Cool. All right, then I think we're good. So, yeah. So I'm going to focus on this stuff today. I know we have a lot of other cool stream things happening. But today we are here specifically for get a haircut. I got a haircut on Saturday. We finished our grocery run, and then I was like, I've been needing one for a while. It wasn't bad, but it was much longer than I typically prefer to keep my hair. And so I was just like, we got back from groceries, and so we swapped over to Factor meals. Which it makes our entire process a lot easier. Wim doesn't have to worry about cooking and trying to time it out for the days that I'm in the office and all that kind of stuff. So we swapped over to Factor, and it has significantly reduced our grocery order size, the amount of dishes that we have to do and things like that. Yeah, it may cost a little bit more, but the savings in the other areas are so much better. So we got back from picking up groceries on Saturday, and I was like, hey, I need to go get a haircut. Are you good to handle, groceries by yourself? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. So I went and I got a haircut, and let me tell you, and this is more specifically for the guys because I know that we're more likely to do this. Go to an actual barber. Don't Supercuts, Great Clips, all of those places. They are totally fine. They do a good enough. They do a good job. No problem going to them. If you can, it's a little bit pricier and you may have to wait a little bit longer. Hi, Zia. If you can, go to an actual barber because they are more likely to actually sit down and take a couple of minutes and talk to you about what you want, how you want it done, give you good recommendations, things like that. And that's not to say that people at Supercuts, Great Clips, etc. won't do that, but I feel like it's just a lot. The last 2 times I've gotten my haircut now, I've gone to a specific barber, and it's been a different person both times, but both of them consistently have sat down and gone through, okay, how do you what do you want to do? How do you want to do this? They look at my hair. They look for areas they talk to you and they look at your hair and they're like, okay, here's what I recommend, things like that. And this, I feel like, so it is significantly shorter around the sides than I usually go. The top is about where I'm usually at. Because the other problem is that if you look right about here, there's a little bit more starting to peek out than usual. But it's been a really good experience both times. And so if you can go to the barber, Mrs. Bone Daddy, that's when you just completely butcher it once, and then you're good to go. Okay. Good morning, Leah. We are going to be playing Paleo. We are going to be doing a plushie hunt, and we'll talk about what we're doing here in just a minute. But first, let me go back. Let me say hello to everybody. So I feel like I just jumped kind of right into the middle of everything. It feels so bad. Totally understandable. So we got a Rudy popping in. We got a brunette Buckeye here. We got a Whim. We got a Kim Chilada. We got Jenna's the Shark. We got Busy Bee Bree. We got Mrs. Bone Daddy. Thank you all so much for being here. Leia Luminous, thank you also for being here. I really appreciate it. God, the music is a vibe today. Yeah, it's hard. So today we are raising funds for a charitable organization called Stackup. And I had a little script going. I think I accidentally closed it, but let me see if I can get it back. Let's see. There it is. Okay. So today we are supporting an organization called StackUp, a charity organization that helps lift up veteran and active duty military members of the U.S. military through gaming, community support, and specifically mental health support. They have a couple of different programs that they, are a part of their platform, but the biggest and probably most noticeable ones for them are they have a program called Supply Crates, which is basically a gaming care package. And it includes things like gaming magazines. They'll actually send game consoles, actual games, things like that. Basically everything that you could need to play games while they are deployed to active duty areas. And then the other one that they have is called the Overwatch program that provides 24/7 peer support for any of those people who are struggling and just need someone to talk to. So I was reached out to somebody with this organization probably middle of last week. And they were like, hey, May is Military Appreciation Month. Today is Memorial Day. And so first I want to, so Memorial Day it's hard for a lot of people. Wim and I both have family members that have served in the military. We are very fortunate that they were able to come home safely. Oh my God. Not going to cry. Not going to do this on stream. But there are many people who have not been that lucky. And so, that's what today is. So, but yeah, so we're, but yeah, so that's what we're doing today. From kind of talking to one of their team members and digging a little bit more into what they are about, it is absolutely an organization that we can get behind. I specifically can get behind. I mean, it's gaming stuff. The work that they do is absolutely incredible. And another thing that they do is they actually send people on trips to things like TwitchCon, E3. There's a whole list of things for, just to help bring those people together, to help them find that community of people, because on so many fronts, when these service members come home and they retire out of the military, there are so many success stories, but there are also so many stories where people don't have that support and don't have those people that they can reach out to when they need that help. And so that's what StackUp does, is they provide that support system. So being able to help them raise the funds toward providing those services to veterans is just, it was like a no-brainer. She reached out and we had a good conversation, and she was like, is that something you'd be interested in? I'm like, okay. I like I said, this was Wednesday or Thursday of last week, and I was like, how fast can I put something together? So because of that, we are doing a plushie hunt today. We're going to spend about 4 hours, give or take, in Paleo. We're going to be in... I cannot... for the life of me, I cannot... Because I keep wanting to say Frosted Heights, and I know that's not it. Scottish Highlands is also not it. But we're going to start off in the Highlands area. We're going to be doing a plushie hunt. And there are a couple of incentives. First of all, I personally, this is not me and Wim. Wim can absolutely donate whenever she wants as well. But me personally, I myself, Amanis, will be donating for every plush that we as a group collect today during this 4-hour block. We have a ! plushie command set up in the chat for the mods specifically to use so that they can help keep track of that. And then at the end, we'll total everything up and I will do my own donation. And so we'll be doing that also. And that includes anybody who is hunting with us. So not even my specific, like my 4-person group, but if we're hunting as part of a larger group, and that includes every plushie that anybody in that group gets. So if there's 4 people in the group and, all of us get a plushie, like we'll do that. And then there are a couple of incentives for, I think the graphic may be a little bit small, but, so let me make that a little bit bigger. So for every $5 donation, Nichols, thank you so much. So for every $5 donation, you get your name on a gold star cutout that you can't see because there we go. This is just an example with my terrible handwriting. I may keep a list and ask Wim to write down everybody's names on those later, and then I will find some place to post those in my office. Let me pause for just a second. Nichols, thank you so much for that donation. I really appreciate it, getting us started. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it so much. Brunette Buckeye, thank you as well for that donation. I really appreciate it. I'm using their built-in overlay, and so I'm not sure like what. Kim Chalada, thank you as well for that donation. I really appreciate it. Y'all are incredible. Hakim. So for every $5 donation, you get your name on a gold star cutout. So I will start getting those written down. For a $10 donation, we'll add a bean to the counter, which I don't have a counter set up for that, but basically just at the end of the 4-hour block, burned out gifted kid needed a gold star. You know what? That's fair because I am right there with you. So yeah, for $5 donation gets your name on a gold star cutout. $10 in every $10 increment of donations will add a bean to the counter. At the end of the stream, the last thing that I will do, assuming we have met that $100 minimum incentive, which I'm sure we will, I will eat 1 bean for every $10 increment there is. So that's going to be a lot of beans. I'm kind of not looking forward to that, but also it's going to be a little bit crazy. For a $25 donation, you get to pick the zone, or if there's a specific plush that you are looking for, we will spend 30 minutes looking for that specific plush. It does not need to be in the new zone. It can be anywhere you want, if that's fishing, if that's bug catching, wherever. We will spend 30 minutes looking for that plush. At $50 and at $100, I will be designing exclusive arcade magnets and arcade t-shirts. I am in the process of making merch for the stream. And so I will turn Spotify down a little bit for myself. And so one of the first things that I will be making. Wim, thank you so much for that donation. You absolute crazy woman. Thank you. I appreciate it. And then, so yeah, I will, at $50, I'll design a magnet. At $100, I will do a t-shirt. Anybody who donates at those specific tiers, I will send you either the magnet and or the t-shirt for free. And then for the others, I will also, I'll make those shirts and magnets available for purchase. And then plus beans. Yeah. And then any of the proceeds that I get from also selling that additional merch after the fact, I will also donate right back into StackUp. So I have not started the design process on those yet. I want to double check with StackUp to see if I can put their logo on one of these or these items. Since again, I will be donating the proceeds back. If not, then I'll just do I'll do my own design, and then I'll post those through Fourth Wall. And like I said, any money that I would get from those shirts, I'll just donate it right back to StackUp as well. And then Nerditude, thank you so much for that that donation to StackUp. I really appreciate it. Welcome in, sir. I hope you're having a great day. And then if somebody decides to get super crazy and donates $500, I will do a custom voiceover. Whatever you want. Thank you. I appreciate it. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. Did that alert not go off? We're having a good day. We're just getting started. Let's see. Okay, I'll have to look at that. Yeah, we're having a good start to the day, though, so far. Put that on my to-do list. Since I changed bots off of Mix It Up, I think there were just a couple of things that got lost in the transition, but I'll get that fixed. So yeah, for a $500 donation, I will do a custom voiceover recording of pretty much whatever you want. If you want something saucy, I'll do saucy. And we can coordinate with that after the fact. And then as far as the overall goal incentives, thanks, Jen. Yeah, somehow I figured that would be the general response. So as far as larger overall goal incentives, I meant to grab one of those out of my stuff. Wim, can you do me a favor? Can I borrow that big dice bag that I made for you? So at $100, I will do a Bean Boozled feast. Again, that's the, every $10 increment. $100 was kind of my base goal for this charity stream. Like, we put it together so quickly. No, don't worry about it. If it's packed away, don't even worry about it. So at $100, I'll do the Bean Feast. At $250, I actually have in the past sewn dice bags. I might even have a picture around here somewhere of one. But I'll make you a little handcrafted baggie. My intent for them was dice bags, but if you want to use them for whatever else, if you want to use it as like an extra makeup bag to keep in your purse or whatever, absolutely do that as well. And you will get, so we'll do a giveaway for one of those, and I'll do the fabric pattern of your choice. I do currently have a whole bunch of Harry Potter fabric that I had intended on. I was at one point thinking that I was going to sell those on Etsy, and then everything kind of went south Harry Potter wise. So yeah, but I do have that fabric if somebody would like one. I have all 4 house color, so it's a really nice, like, Hogwarts stained glass fabric that has all of, like, it looks like stained glass windows with all of the house crests in them. And then I have matching fabric for the inside of the bags that go with like your house color. So, and well, Jen is a shark, ma'am. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it so much. Okay. So yeah, Jen, thank you. Like, honestly, like, okay, I'm good. Like, my initial goal has been met, has been exceeded. We good. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. So yeah, we'll do, if we hit that $250 goal, we'll do a giveaway for that, and then whoever wins that giveaway, we can coordinate through Discord to get, you know, kind of what you're looking for, and I will craft that. I will, you know, and I'll get it sent out. The only thing is that obviously I'd prefer that you be in the US just because shipping will be a little bit cheaper, and then I will need you to be comfortable giving me your physical mailing address, and I'll get that sent out as soon as I can after the fact. So okay, well, so we're currently at $230, which means that we're only $20 away from that. If we do hit a $500 incentive, which is currently the cap of today's incentive list, I will do a powder only Madrinas scoop. No water, no milk, no nothing. And whoever the top cumulative donor on the day at the end of the day is, will get to choose the flavor for that. So yeah, that'll happen at $500. I'm here for it though. Yeah. Hub's work will match that donation. Jen, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let me know how that works, if there's something that I need to submit to them or anything like that. Or if just your time warper, Logan, thank you so much for that as well. Okay. So yeah, so that is the $250 milestone. Sounds good. So that's the $250 goal met. So we will, before the end of stream, we will do the giveaway for that dice bag, stash bag, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, $250. We have already exceeded what I anticipated. So thank you so much for all of those donations, everybody. Just thank you all so much. I'm not even done talking yet. So yeah, $500 will be that Madrinas scoop of just the powder. I'd prefer that it be like a charged refresher, just because the scoops are much smaller. But we have a whole bunch of their fruit teas and stuff like that too. So we'll figure it out. If we hit the $750 goal, I will do another dice bag giveaway. So I actually have two patterns. I have one for a smaller dice bag, and then I have one for a larger one. If we hit that $750 goal, I will do, I'll actually give away two of those bags, and they will both be the large ones. They're pretty good size. Like I said, I meant to grab, examples of what I have so you could see it, but we'll figure that out. Or if you want something else, we'll figure it out. And then if we hit $1,000 total on the day, Wim, can you go in the freezer and put the whipped cream in the fridge, please? If we hit $1,000 at the end of stream, by the end of stream, I will let Wim jam an entire container of whipped cream in my face. Yes. Yep. If we hit that $1,000 goal, bet. So yeah. And then if we go above and beyond, we will we'll figure something out. Something, whatever makes the stream happy. The other thing too is, and as of right now, we are doing 2 of those. I don't think I prepared for this. Since we are currently at $250, I am also going to be doing 2 Palea Mystery Outfit giveaways. So that is every $100 I'll be doing those, because I have a boatload of Palea coins to give away. So let's see. So need to look into how to do that really quick. So actions. Okay, give me just a second while I get this created. Like I said, I meant to do that. Just absolutely did not even think about it. Because why would I? Oh wait, I want... actions. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, a little over 2k arrows should be plenty. I did not even think about this. Sorry, everybody. We're kind of doing this on the fly. You know what? I think I have a better way to do this. Giveaways, there we go. What did I... Okay. Okay. So I believe that I have that set up correctly. So this is going to be for the first Palea Mystery Outfit giveaway. Okay, so that's working. So if you would like to be entered into that Palea Mystery Outfit giveaway, do exclamation point ticket 1. Everybody gets 1 ticket, and we will set a timer for 20 minutes, and we'll do that as soon as that timer goes off. Okay, and I do see people getting entered, so we should be good on that front. Next time I'll have to make sure that I do this up front so that I can actually set up like the right commands and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we are. Okay, let me take myself out of there. All right, let's go ahead and get started. See, and I'm missing stuff. Jen, thank you for those bits. I really appreciate it. I love that hug emote. All right, so let's jump into Paleo. While that loads up, I need to... Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention, because I know that sometimes people are a little leery of it. So all of the donations for today's stream, all the donations for today's stream are going to be processed through Tiltify, which if you're not familiar with Tiltify, they are a huge organization that partners with all sorts of different charities. And they do specifically this. They collect donations and everything like that. So all of the information that you're providing goes directly to Tiltify. Yeah, we already hit the $250 goal because y'all are crazy. So I do not get any of your personal information. I don't get any of your financial information, anything like that. So don't worry, your money is safe with them. Your personal information is... Yeah, how terrible would that be, Wim? Okay. Let's jump into the games. And while that is doing that... Say it's...
Did you guys get an actual pie to use or just like whipped cream?
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off my music in Paleo.
I'm not gonna waste a pie.
Because it's a little overstimulating with all of that. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Just gonna pull out a big stack. And now everybody gets to see how terrible my handwriting is. I thought about asking Wim to do it, but I'm not gonna. Do I have a better marker than this big fat Sharpie that I have? No. Okay. We're doing it live here. Okay, I don't like that. That marker is too big. That is not going to work. Pen, pen, pen. Where is my pen? That works. Gonna go to Ellerwood to smack frogs. Matt Company. There's a lot of you plushies to be acquired here. Yes. We're gonna head out that way in just a minute as well. All right, you were working just a second ago. Okay. Now, how well is that going to show up on? Not at all. Yeah, that's okay. So there's Sam's. It has been so long since I actually wrote with a pen. It's crazy. And I never had the best handwriting either because, I just didn't want to. So, Nichols, we got your star. Kimchalada. The Kimchalada. We got a Wime. And got a Nerditude. Pen's dying. Nerditude. And Jen is a shark. Yes, the pie will be done today. I did not pull it out. Are you able to do that? Nope, I completely blanked on that before stream. Give me just 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay. So I wanted to take a second and actually get so if people are interested in the dice bags, just figure I'd get up and get it. So this is, let's see. So this is what the outside looks like. I know it's kind of hard to tell, very bright lights and green screen interference and all that kind of stuff. But it has the different Hogwarts house crests on it. And like I said, I can post a better picture in the Discord. And then this is the Ravenclaw variant. So this is the inside. And then I also have yellow for the Hufflepuff nerds, red for the Gryffindor nerds, and green for the Slytherin worms. And then I also have, if you would rather, I think it's Marauder's map fabric as well. I have all of those around here somewhere, so whenever we do those giveaways as well. So we'll do the giveaway here in the Discord, and then whoever wins, I'll have Ravenclaw's best. I'm not going to start a fight today. But yeah, we'll do those, and then I'll get like... And if you don't want Harry Potter fabric, we can absolutely make other arrangements as well, but we'll figure that out. Okay, let's get started. So if you would like to join for this gathering stuff, you got a plushie already? Okay. Well, all right. So we get that. That's why I started on frogs. Okay. So yeah, if you would like to join and go plushie hunting, please let me know. If we are already friends in game, we can definitely jump in a group. If we are not friends, Royal Highlands is the name of that zone. Eventually I'll remember that. If we're not friends, let me know who you are in the chat. When there's always room. And then if we get more than one group, then we can start splitting up a little bit to make sure that we have multiple people in groups. We got Wim. Jen is out running around with MDK. All right, while we do that, I'm actually going to run and grab. I have not gotten my campfires yet for the day. You got it, Mrs. Bone Daddy. As soon as I get here. Collect artifacts real quick. All right. Cool. Guess who got her nails done yesterday? Send pics in the Discord. You know the rule. Even if it's not necessarily for me, I know Wim will, and I know a lot of other people will. Interesting. Sounds good. Thank you, Wim. Yeah, everybody always wants pictures of everybody's nails, because you got to find the inspiration. You got to figure out what you're going to do next. I know Wim did some really cute ones because we went to go see Mandalorian and Grogu over the weekend, and that was a lot of fun. No. Okay, I'm going to move that so it's not just in the way there. I'm getting ready for our Lego anniversary, or our brick building anniversary stream next week. So I was testing out having a camera on top of my monitor to actually look at my desk. Okay. So I think I have... The only one that I'm really worried about not having enough of is bug bombs. You know what? I bet that I could run and find Ani really quick. Actually, I'll deal with that later. Yeah, so if anybody else wants to join, we have one more party spot, and then if we get more than that, like I said, we can always divide up into a couple of groups. Feeding ranch animals, and you're on your way. All right. Let's see. Oh, it would help if I was actually hitting the hotkey and not trying to type in chat. I don't know that one. Somebody else might. Believe so. Yeah, that would make sense. Also, apparently I have not purchased the ability to... Thank you, Zia. Hope you're having a great day. Apparently I have not purchased the ability to... Okay, yeah, we're gonna get those. Okay, so then... Hi, Rudy. Okay, well, if we're all here and we are all ready to go, then... All right. Personally, I would like to get one of the midnight Jack Cats at least, but at this point, we're just collecting everything. So, I don't have a specific direction I want to go, so if anybody has somewhere they would like to go, we can do that. Let's see. Nope. And yeah, I know hunting parties, we're all in a group, so I know hunting parties get a little bit crazy. Ooh, a silly fin. Let's go back this way. Just fair warning, I do tend to run off by myself. I try not to, but some days I just need a leash. Let's see. Okay, so I will stick with the dispels. Hi, Aaron. Welcome in. Okay. And of course, as soon as we get started on the plushies. So Time Warper, if you get a plushie today, it gets added to the total. And at the end of the stream, I will make a donation to the organization as well. So basically, the more plushies we gather as a group, the more money I'm going to donate. And we did just have that giveaway go off. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll close that. We'll draw a winner. Wimmy, you won the giveaway. Yes, Aaron, I did get a haircut over the weekend as well. It's Wim. Okay. So let me promotions. So Wim, if you would like to see what you won, keep watching. Otherwise, look away, look away. Congrats on your new outfit. Okay, so I'm going to click the purchase button in 3, 2, 1. So please to enjoy your new outfit. That's a cute one. We'll do a slowdown because you're not one of the magical ones. Okay. And y'all have been busy, so let me go pick up all of this stuff. Ooh. It's that one. And yeah, we do have the plushie command also in the chat for any of our moderators who are here who, if we get a plushie that I don't see. Ooh, hunting level 25. You can tell how little I've been doing this. Yeah, I went and got a haircut on Saturday, though. After Wim and I finished grocery shopping, I was like, hey, are you okay if I go deal with that? And there's the ads. And I'm really happy with how it came out. I'm working on trying new hairstyles, just because for a long time I got the exact same haircut and just kind of got tired of it. So we're doing something a little bit different. Okay, I got that one earlier. Okay, so why don't we do this just so that, Wim, do you mind leading the charge? That way we can just say we're all going to follow Wim. That way when I inevitably get sidetracked by something with the stream, I'll go find Wim and everybody else can just follow Wim. Is that okay? Yeah, I think that's totally fine. Yep, that's perfect. So yeah, we're going to head for that spot that Wim had marked on the map. Yep. Actually, since we're headed over this way anyway, I'm going to stop and grab this campfire. And then I'll catch up. Did we just get a double raid? Stephanie, Diane, thank you both so much. Welcome in, friends. Happy Monday. Welcome in. Hi. Okay. So, sidetracked. My raid screen didn't fire. Okay. Hi, Jen. Hello. Thank you so much for those raids. I really appreciate it. Welcome in, friends. Okay, my brain is taking a moment here. Thank you so much for the raids. I really appreciate it. Stephanie and Nyan Puggles both. I appreciate both of you so much. Thank you very much. Welcome in. If we have not met, hello, my name is Amanis. I am a professional voiceover artist. I'm a dice goblin. I'm a tabletop role-playing game player, reader, tech nerd. Yeah, double raids. Former-ish WoW addict in recovery, but only a little bit because now they have decorating stuff too. Big fan of cooking and baking. Today we are, welcome in. Today we are hosting a charity stream for an organization called StackUp. And we are we're hunting plushies. Where else can we go? What? Thank you for thinking of me. I appreciate it. Hey, no judgment, Wim. But yeah, so today we are hosting a charity stream for an organization called StackUp. We are hunting plushies. And at the end of the stream, I will donate to this organization based off the number of plushies that we get. We also have a button. Who's got the button? Where? I swear I'm a professional streamer. I really am. There we go. Thank you, Mrs. Bone Daddy. So today, like I said, we are hosting a stream. We are hunting plushies. There are incentives for donation amounts that I believe they should be listed on the Tiltify page. And yeah, so we're just running around. If y'all would like to join us and hunt plushies, please feel free to do so. It helps if I have my bow out. Also, thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate it. There's that. So the spot that is currently marked, I believe it is this spot at I-7. So it's up on top of the cliffs just south of the Lockland dock where we entered the zone originally. Again, it still helps if I have my bow equipped. Yeah, appreciate being here. Nichols, thank you so much for that lurk. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you had a great stream. I'm sorry, I am terrible. My brain is not cooperating today. Thank you so much for coming in with bringing everybody over. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a great stream. And thank you so much for that lurk. We'll definitely catch up later on today. I'm sure that we will end up in at least one of the same spaces. Okay. All of the bags, so many bags, so many things to collect. Okay. Did we already purge all of the jack cats in this area? Oh, this server is getting weird. Yeah, if we could get... Okay, so why don't... Aaron is looking... Yeah, so let me... Let's do this. Let me go ahead and I will leave the party, and then if somebody else can invite Aaron to that party, just that way I can... Because I'm going to get sidetracked all day, so that way if I'm not able to keep up, at least the four of you are able to get everything, you know, anything that drops and all that. So let me go ahead and do that. So I'll make Wim the party leader, and then I will drop, and then, because I will keep up. And then just anybody that gets a plush out of the entire group will count toward the total. Or actually, why don't Aaron and I get in a party? That way we have a party of 3 and a party of 2. And then anything that Aaron and I hit, we'll make sure that everybody else gets to hit 2. Eventually I'll get this right. Yeah, parties absolutely should be bigger. Well, and it's funny because at this point, the server appears to be bugging out enough that I can still see everybody's nameplates. And it looks like they're in my party, but they're not. Okay, so I feel like there's more on the other side of this bridge. Yeah, we can head for that spot. love the absolute lack of concern of jumping off a cliff with these horses. Where is the closest fast travel point for that spot? Royal Hunting Grounds. Thank you, Wim. Oh, hey, I have treasure chests over here, too. I'm going to try to not get distracted by those. So how's everybody's day going? Anybody have any big plans for this afternoon? I know a lot of people like to take advantage of kids starting to be out of school and everything like that, doing big barbecues and grilling up all the meats. Yeah, at least 6 people in a party would be significantly better. Okay, so there's a Rudy, there's a Boney. Magic Moose on Whim. Our chorus is singing for some Memorial Day services. That's very cool. I thought about putting on the list of options that I would do a saxophone stream if we hit a certain amount. Opted out of that one. Congrats on another plush gen. Proudhorn antlers. Closer. Not plush, but closer. Let's see, where else? Oh, it's Tamala. I thought that it was a jack cat that was just standing there like a goober. Okay. So we'll finish this one, and then we can look at a new server. All right, so let me see who's on my friends list that is on a different server that we can go to. Yeah, I think we'll have to do that. So I'm going to jump over to Nichols's server. We're invading your space. Hope you don't mind. Okay. There's people. Let's see. While we're doing this, okay. Let's go find some more stuff. Fur. Cats with the fur, with the fur. At this point, I'm just kind of following Boney and Wim because they have had more success with gathering plushies than I have thus far. There was a wall there, sir. Yeah, I don't do so good at the aiming games. The wall moved. It jumped out in front of me. I didn't do it. We should be following Boney. Okay. Yeah, if Boney is okay leading this charge, then I'm totally okay if we want to follow her. If you're okay with that, Boney, lead on. That is a cute outfit. Apparently I missed a bag over here. Okay, we got the Midnight Jack Cat floof. I swear with the amount of floof that I have, I could probably have created my own Jack Cat by now. We should be able to turn like 20 floofs into a plush. I'm just saying, absolutely. Like, I've got the fur. Why is it not still magical? That was random. Whim's got one over on her. Okay. 2 midnights. Ooh. Oh, hi, Nichols. Well, on the upside, if you're not already done with your bundle board as far as the silly fins go, we're at least getting those. The one's outside the gate of respawn as well. Okay, thank you, Whim. finish gathering up all of these. Someone is already out there hunting him. Of course they are. It looks like all the ones inside it respawned too. Okay. Tell him to bug off. All right, so I think we've pretty much cleared out this space again. Nope. Is Nichols here right now? Because if they are, I want to see if they would like an invite. They're doing their own thing, which is totally fine. I love that mimic pet that you have, Wim. It cracks me up to see it chasing you down as we're doing stuff, and it's like this little hopping box with the tongue flopping out. Just cracks me up. Have a great day, Logan. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for that donation as well. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay. I need to send some stuff back because my inventory is full. At this point, I'm not worried about sorting or anything. I'm just send it all. I'll deal with it later. I totally didn't even think about it. Okay. My brain is just not, let's see, where did I put that? Where did I put that? Where did I put that? Doop, 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 doop. They really are being stingy. And speaking of that whim, I totally did not even think about it. I had set one of the single donation incentives as for a $25 donation, you could pick your plush. Is there a specific one zone, specific style of plush, anything like that that you would like to hunt for? Because I did set that for $25 donation, so you get one, and then Jen is a shark. I know you're hunting with Unleashed MDK's group, but if you are here and there's a specific one that you would like to hunt, we can do that. Magic Hollow Cat. Okay. Okay. Down for a midnight jack cat plush. Okay. Yeah, definitely we'll make sure that we get those all in. Some magical animal outside of the wall. Okay. So he's hiding in them bushes now. see. Okay, let me... I'm going to run back to my plot really quick and empty out my bags, and I'm going to look and see if I have any of the trackers. Yeah, so probably good opportunity for just a break for everybody to be able to do that, and then see if I have, like I said, see if I have any of the trackers or anything, and then I don't know if we want to try changing zones for a bit and just kind of take a break from the Jack Cats. Yep, get a good fresh start. Just offload all of this stuff. Let's see. Would it be under equipment? Sounds good, Aaron. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. Be safe, and we'll see you when you get back. Okay, and I do have 10 hunter's horns. I have 3 furniture modification kits that I don't even need that I can get rid of. Not worried about mining nodes right now. Ooh. I'm going to repair while I'm here too. Welcome in, Catsper. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for that sub and that follow as well. I really appreciate it. While I'm here, since I did pick up that bundle, I can get... Oh, because it's... I put it away. Go check that out really quick. Yeah. Going. There we go. Alright, so I already did that. How am I doing on... Oh, I was going to go talk to Ani about more slowdown arrows. Thank you, Mrs. Bone Daddy. Have a great day. Thanks for hunting with us. Bye, Boney. Wim has invited me to their party. Heck yes. All right, now, are they here? Lila, Badru, Ani. Okay. Wait, no. I don't... Ani is not who I want to talk to about slow down arrows. It's going to be... Is it Hassian? Anything arrow related will be Hassian? Okay, thank you. It looks like he is out in Bahari at the moment. I just want to get more slowdown arrows. I feel like those have been pretty successful so far. When hunting in groups. Oh, Hassian. There, Hodari. Paleo tracker, where is he right now? Hassian is at the inn. Kill the village, assuming Paleo tracker is up to date. No, he's not. I was looking, I didn't see his dot on the map, but I could just be Zeki, Kenley, Shane, Ashura. Just updated to Hideaway Bluffs. Thank you, Rudy. I actually need to talk to him for a quest anyway, so hopefully that's correct. Use the fast travel. It's totally okay. Bahari, Hideaway Bluffs. Now will he stay there? So we'll do that. Now, Hunting Guild store. Items. Slow down arrows. All right, so we'll do that, and then I feel like probably good on the rest. Oh, okay. All right. So I am done with my part. Oh, the long ride event has started. Okay. Oh, yeah, because it's after 10, which is when those things typically start. Royal Highlands Central Stables. Palier server. Okay. The long ride has begun. It's time to hit the trails, Palians. The long ride event has just begun. It runs until June 1st. So it's time to take the reins and ride your mounts across the world while collecting Amber Echo along the way. For the event duration, every meter you ride mounted and every Amber Echo you gather counts toward a single shared goal, the Mount Multiplier. The more you ride and collect, the higher the number climbs. We all know the bigger the number goes up, the better. Okay. More info. What kind of rewards are we getting out of this event? Okay, so if we earn 1 billion points, okay, so if we earn 1 billion points, we get 3 Rider's Trait cookies, 2 Rancher's Hay roll stacks, and 5 carrot cookies. I mean, it's collective, so hopefully it'll be okay. If we earn 3 billion points, we get a Rider's Pedigree cookie, or we get 3 of those. We get a signpost and a super lucky prize. For 5 billion points, we get to vote for a Valhalla horse coat design. Does anybody know what the Valhalla horse coat is, or the Valhalla horse is? Rider's reroll cookies, a fancy pod bag, woo, and 1 super lucky prize. Interesting. So I'm trying the Pineapple Orange Mango Mountain Dew Kickstart as well. It is woo. We're still collecting those. They're brand new, so shush with your woo. Whoa. No, I'm glad that people are liking them. They're not my personal favorite, but that just means that any that I get, I can give to other people. I'll take your pod, yeah. Friends, we do have ads coming up here in just a second. And there it goes. Okay. So while we wait for those ads to finish up, yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Have we heard? Let's see. Okay, there we go. It's literally in the FAQ. What is the vote for Valhalla horse coat design? If the community reaches the target, which I don't really have any doubt that that'll happen, if the community reaches the target, players will have the chance to vote for which coat design we create for our upcoming new mountain and ranching animal, the Valhast. We'll share concept art options, and Palians will vote for the design we implement. Okay. Ooh, that's a cute outfit. Speaking of outfits, let's go ahead and start another giveaway. Copy to a new giveaway. We'll do create and start. And for this one, pin that, and we'll do this one for we'll do that one in about an hour. Bless you. Let's see. Oh, apparently it just counted. Okay, I'll have to look at that. Either way, Time Warper, you are in the giveaway. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. There we go. Okay. So as soon as everybody is ready, we can come back to the at least the central stables, and then we can start figuring out where we want to hunt next. You know what? I think I actually need to stop. I'm not feeling well. Yep. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and write out. I'm going to be done. But I will. I'm going to rate out. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you so much for those donations. I will. I'm going to go ahead and. Close that. I'm going to. Time Warper, Logan, I'll reach out and I'll get you your mystery outfit. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and be done for now. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to everybody next time.